Alright, y'all, you know, we are back. Village 285 has been, and we ain't gonna say on hiatus. You know what I'm saying? We like Square-Enix. Sometimes we announce our stuff too soon, and sometimes you just gotta wait for the goodness. But guess what? We deliver.
Please understand.
Please understand. In the great words of Iwata-san. So yeah, we back. Japan Man X3 here. It's a good day. It's been some good things that have happened. There are a lot of things that we gotta talk about, but today specifically, we are gonna talk about something near and dear to all of us. It's been 20 years. We are old men. We are old men at this point. But it's been 20 years since Kingdom Hearts as a franchise has begun, and now we are on some new horizons. That's crazy. So we're gonna be talking about that. But before we go any further, I'm gonna have my team introduce themselves. Go ahead, throw it out there. My light-skinned friend in the middle of my screen. You already know who it is. Tell them who you is.
And look, man, I'm Brando Jeter, but right now I'm Brando Jeexious. I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Whether any of this is real or not.
Interesting.
But we here. We with the village. My friends are my power. You know what I'm saying? We up in here. What's up?
Yo, exit up for the
man. Up, man. Exit up.
All right, and then on the other side of my screen, I got Young Haircut. What's going on, man? Tell them who you is.
Yo, I am usually known by Bluish Manhattan. Today I am Bluesha.
Hey.
We rocking out. Of course, I got the homie behind me. You come this far, still you understand nothing. That's just one of his many great quotes. I'd like to also point out he's got "Come open your heart." So y'all come open your heart. Just be ready.
One brother in Kingdom Hearts back there.
One
brown brother.
Oh yeah. His title is Seeker of Darkness. He always looking for the niggas. That's how it is. All right. Last but not least, but we got two more people. One of them off on a phone call, but we don't care about him right now. But we got that dude. We got Mr. Silk. His camera off right now. What's happening?
Only your heart knows who I am.
I ain't never seen an organization member in the flesh. True Kingdom Hearts goon energy right there for y'all, live and direct.
He popped up the portal, man. He was out.
Yo, you don't even want to know. What's in the box? Hey, yo, what's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? All right. So yeah, y'all, if y'all haven't heard already, by the title of this video, you should already know. We are talking about the amazingness that is Kingdom Hearts 4. It's a 4 on that thing.
That's weird to say. That's so weird to say, dude.
I honestly still cannot believe it. Kingdom Hearts 3, I want to say, came out in 2019 after much delay, much talk, much engine changing. Here we are with Kingdom Hearts 3 in 2019, and we only 3 years from that in 2022, and we already got the announcement of another game. Not just a general announcement CG trailer. We actually got some before I even go into it, just play it. And you're gonna see what we got here. So I'm gonna let my man Bluish take it away. You know what I'm saying? Get your fork, get your spoon, cause we about to eat, my guy. Come on. Yes, sir.
Oh man.
Now, just so y'all know, we are gonna be pausing this intermittently. We probably watched this all 100 times ourselves individually, but we're gonna deep dive just a little bit, not too much, because we're not just here for the lore. Yeah, we'll see what's going on. All right, we'll start.
自分が望む結末ではなかったと絶望するのなら他の世界に退場すればいい。選択肢は無限にあるはずだ。
want you to pause that right there. Go back. No, go back.
Gotcha.
Go back just a tad, just a couple. Pause that right there. Okay, first off, as we know, this is a Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer because this was happening during the 20th anniversary event. There are a few videos that played before this one, but this in particular, you know what I'm saying? This was the reveal of Kingdom Hearts 4. We ain't even seen Sora yet, but we're going to talk about this forest. Now, for many people, this looks like a generic forest. You know what I'm saying? It's fancy. We can see the actual blades of grass. But for any of my co-hosts who are out there right now, do you want to highlight something in particular that's going on special in this particular frame?
Man, that's a mecha foot, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's a mecha.
See, this isn't just a forest, all right? Correct me if I'm wrong. My partner Blue is Manhattan, but it's just not a forest moon, right? Known as.
I do believe it is a forest moon, one that has a very majestic name. I think it starts with an E. Somebody. It's on the
Don't say.
I mean, you know, like in like the indigenous people here, are like very short, very furry.
Yeah.
They actually saved. They destroyed the empire pretty much. I mean, you know, one could argue, you know, but. Look, y'all, it's indoor, y'all. It's indoor.
Yeah, sometimes in Kingdom Hearts you got to go in the door. Now,
it's indoor, bro.
when you wanna, you know, deny and say, nah, it's not possible. When you look at that mech looking foot that looks completely different from all the rocks that are in that surrounding area, I want you to just pull up a picture of an ATST. We're gonna put one up here in post just so you can see. You don't have to do that much leg work. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That is an ATST foot. Star Wars is already confirmed from Kingdom Hearts 4. We ain't even, 20 seconds into the trailer? Just putting it out there. Lightsaber keyblades. Your dreams are about to come true. Whatever you want to put from Star Wars and Kingdom Hearts. I don't know if you want to put Darth Maul in there.
Are we doing this right now? Are we talking about it right now? Because I got feelings.
Express your feelings. This is the place for all of your feelings.
Listen. I gotta come back to this screen. If I'm look. Let me tell y'all something about this, right?
I'm listening.
I need something from this. All right. I'm gonna tell y'all what I need. All right. I need y'all remember Kingdom Hearts 3. And when you got the Pirates of the Caribbean, it felt like its own game within the game.
Yes.
I need this from the Star Wars Kingdom Hearts. I need indoor. I need to be able to fly up to the Death Star. I need it all. I need it in one stage, man. I need it. All right. I mean, another thing I need, man. Oh my good. Okay, we already know. Keyblade lightsabers. Oh my god.
Imagine the dry form transition.
Oh my gosh, bro. I mean, and we from KH3, all the different things you could do with the vehicles around there, like a Toy Story with the rocket, stuff like that, bro. If Sora hops in the X-wing, oh my god, bro, the gummy ships, space, Star Wars. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh, man. Okay, I'm sorry. I let somebody else talk. But the possibilities, people, the possibilities.
I'm not worried about none of that. You know what I'm worried about the final mixed battle with Darth Vader.
When Darth Vader comes in like Rogue One and he walked down the hallway.
I want that to be a optional boss. I want him to be hard. I want him
hard.
I want him to force choke Donald and Goofy so they not in your party when you fight him.
Yes. I want that to happen. I want him to force choke him out halfway through the battle.
Yes.
No help.
It gives me goosebumps, y'all. We finally got confirmed Star Wars. They ain't confirmed it, but that's Star Wars in my heart. And this is Kingdom Hearts. That's all I need.
And like the story, it lends itself so we all spoke. If you love Kingdom Hearts You talked about Star Wars and Kingdom Hearts. You already know what we about to say pretty much. Is that Star Wars lends itself so well to Kingdom Hearts. The themes, light and darkness, you know, all of it. It fits. It's made perfectly for each other. And
Anakin.
It's like Jim and Pam
like,
in the office finally getting together.
Yes.
We get Kingdom Hearts and Star Wars finally.
Yeah. Fam, if Anakin gets primetime spotlight in this joint before he becomes Vader, oh, you talk about a reverse Hercules Olympus Coliseum type scenario. This is going to be great. All right, we can't spend the whole pod on Andor,
we
but
can.
we surely could. But
one more thing.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So you remember Kingdom Hearts, the first Kingdom Hearts, right? Bro, we had Anakin, bro. His name is Riku, bro. We had him. So Sora what if Sora's put in the timeline where Anakin was being tempted by the dark side, and he'd be like, man, I seen this before. I seen this happen to my friend Riku. Bro, it could be so good. Oh my God. Okay, I'm done. That's it, man. That's it.
It's only the tip of the iceberg. All right. Go ahead and play that thing, Bluish. Let's keep going. Choice is yours once more. Go ahead and pause that. Go ahead and pause that. Pause that right there. Look at my boy. Look at him. Got his own apartment, paying bills, paying rent, paying taxes. He grown now. I just want y'all to understand.
He been asleep like he always been asleep. This dude sleep.
That's how you know Namor is masterful at what he does. When we first see Sora on Destiny Islands, what is he doing? He waking up on that beach. He waking up. What's my man doing here? He's sleeping, but he about to wake up again. All right. So new character design for Sora. Brando said he looked very BTS-y. I do agree. However, very, very realistic design change instead of it being the more cartoony 3D-ish look. Just from 3 years ago when we got Kingdom Hearts 3 and just got a graphical upgrade with Sora, he still looked like the Sora that we knew from KH2 for the most part. But this
he looks like he's older, but I'm glad they didn't. He still has that touch of the Final Fantasy characters in the K8 series. Like they didn't. They were grown looking. I'm glad like they made him like that.
Yeah.
Like they didn't go too far like in the 15. Like they didn't go like I didn't want them to go like that. Like we just had zippers everywhere and just looking all and that stuff. But I'm glad that they still kept a resemblance. They gave them that KH Final Fantasy model look. So I like that. I like, and I'm glad he grown. I did not. Please, I want to be grown. If you gonna go there, we've been waiting on grown man. I actually, if they show him with a beard,
young,
man.
That's the only thing I like about 15. When Noctis came at the final and had that, he's a man.
Yeah, he's a man.
So I want Thor to have at some point he needs to have a beard in there. Like at some point. That's it. That'll complete that.
I mean, you bring up Final Fantasy 15, and Final Fantasy 15, for those who've played it, has a very, very prominent time skip that happens within that game where characters do age and do get more developed as far as like their physical appearance. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw something like that here. Brando, go ahead.
Got a question for y'all. Do y'all think this is Sora's new default look, or do you think this is just his look in this world?
Good question. Me personally, I think this is just a quadratum look. I do think once he goes to explore different worlds, it will still get that different approach with him looking like the worlds that he goes into. Because he's changed literally in every world. You know what I'm saying? So like if you think about even KH2 when he went to Timeless River, he went completely black and white, was super deformed in the sense and all that type of stuff. So I think they are treating Quadratum as a different style for him, and it won't be the whole game. But I do think there are reasons why this version of him looks as realistic as it specifically in this world, for sure.
Well, I mean, it's interesting because this isn't the first time we've seen Sora in a realistic setting. Like going back to Kingdom Hearts 3, in the Pirates world, Pirates is a live action Disney movie, but Sora still had the big shoes, he had the big hands, you know, things like that. And here, that's RIP to the big shoes. The clown shoes are gone. The clown shoes are gone. The clown shoes are gone. You know, all the oversized thing with Sora's are gone. You know, so I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting. Yeah. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm excited to see what if Sora looks like this, how everyone else looks. You know, how Kairi or you know, or like how Japan Man mentioned, if we go into Star Wars, what does that translate to the Sora? You know what I'm saying? How is he gonna look? Yeah, man. Yeah.
All right, go ahead and play that thing, Blue. Let's go. Let's go. Normal feats.
Normal feats.
Normal feats. Alright, we ain't got to pause here. This is a mobile character game. She's actually very important.
Get out of here.
She's actually the sister of Marluxia.
Yeah.
So there's like a lot of story potential with her. In the background, if you look on the storefronts, there's a name of a store called Fabula Books. We all know the 13 series is from Fabula Crystallis. Versus 13 comes from that. Fever Rex, we know, is supposed to be kind of a attempt of Nomura playing towards Versus 13 type stuff. Which actually Fever Rex was going to be its own game. Instead, it transitioned into actually Kingdom Hearts 4 because he wanted to see Sora'S. So there are reasons why this has that Final Fantasy 15 type feel. I'm gonna shut up now because oh man. Alright, stop that. Pause that right there.
Alright, so here's my thoughts right quick with this. That I noticed with a couple of things. One, which kind of goes with my theory. I think Japan I talked about, you know, my theories kind of came true. Some of my theories about certain things and what they was about. I don't think. I think that they showing this with the big Heartless. I think that's significant. I don't think they ever saw that before. I don't think that even concept of what Sora's been fighting is even exist in that world. That's I saw that. Two, it was like Sora's running through it like it's kind of weird because if that's the case, who knows how long he's been there, and like to just automatically like, hey, while everybody else running from it, I'm running towards it. Like, and I still got my Keyblade. And it's like, I wonder, like, if it is that a normal thing? And he's like, they're basically that town's or that city's protector, or it's just interesting that he just automatically just assumes that role and just goes to it. Well, obviously some years have passed, and he's older now. Yeah. So, but obviously with the little clips, he still has his dream drop distance. He still has those moves.
Flow motion stuff, yeah.
I'm curious. I want to see like their protector, like he basically their Batman or something, or is it just like, you know, just a random thing? So that's crazy. That's what I noticed with that.
I would like to point out that Nomura at the event literally said this is in-game engine. So this ain't just a CGI trailer that they put the overlay over to make it look like, oh, this is a concept basically. Because we've seen Square-Enix do that multiple times where, again, the infamous Final Fantasy 13 trailer where it had the numbers pop up and everything, and we're thinking to ourselves, oh, this is gameplay, but it's not. But this is actually in game. Now, still once the actual game comes out, all this could be changed. I personally get big tutorial vibes just from how this was presented, because Kingdom Hearts games typically start off with these epic battles with the tall giant heartless like this. So yeah, I immediately got those vibes from it, but just to see the scale and the fluidity, like, I mean, I know a lot of y'all have not played Dream Drop Distance, but that's the game that introduced the flow motion mechanics, which made you super OP in that game off rip. You literally don't have to touch the ground, and like that's still on display here. Any thoughts about anything before we press play again? Keep it going, Dan. Keep it going.
Okay, I say.
All right, keep it going.
I got a thought. Just hold up. There you go. That's my one thought. Grapple hook.
Let's go.
That's my one thought.
Let's go.
Yeah, he has a grapple. I told you, Batman.
So let me just tell y'all, I just had this thought. Really, look at the way he posed in the air. You see how he on one side of the screen. Put somebody on the other side of the screen with him. And say Spidey!
That's far from home right there, bud.
Any capacity.
Fam.
Far from home, man.
Fam.
I got some thoughts about this.
Who do you think taught him to do this?
Yeah.
Who taught him like this?
It will. So let's say that. Let's go that route. Let's go that route then. This could possibly be a mid to late game scene. Cause like I said, if he never fought, like I said, I'm thinking the way the citizens looking, they never saw anything like this. I wonder, is this like the main hub? Like this is gonna be like your main hub, and then as the story progresses, obviously the darkness is going to reach that. And like this is the part where it's like, oh, I gotta use all my skills I have. Maybe that move right there may just be something that he's learned from a certain someone.
This is a completely new move for him. Like he should not be able to
he should not be able to do it.
Yeah.
So where did he get that from? That's
and then
true.
too, we think about it, right? Like, so the whole thing about this city or quadratum basically is a world of fiction, which is separate from all the Kingdom Hearts stuff that we've seen. Now that gets into the lore stuff from the mobile game. That's kind of explained bits and pieces. It's convoluted. This is Kingdom Hearts, so y'all already know what y'all getting into with that. However, basically, it does open up a realm of possibility for these more realistic approaches, because it's dealing with things that aren't in these like cartoon or animated worlds that we've been so used to outside of Pirates of the Caribbean, I want to say. So imagine with some of the heroes that he's going to, because I mean, if we get Marvel, if we already know Star Wars is here, and if we get Marvel, imagine him going to those worlds and like dealing with those actual superheroes. Because Sora's literally always been the hero. He's never had like a mentor to come in and be like, yo, this is how you should do this. But imagine if he's day one with Spider-Man and Spider-Man takes him through the ropes or something like that, and then he comes back and he could do stuff like this. Like, possibilities are endless.
Given a great power comes great responsibility. Bruh.
He already got to balance the force. Come on now.
I mean, it's something to Silk's point with this, because we all know you start a Kingdom Hearts game, Sora got amnesia, or he done lost the ability. He done forgot how to do stuff. Like KH3, he lost the power awakening, and they got to reset him. So I mean, to Silk's point, that could very well be true. This could be middle mid game. I mean, and the thing is, it's not the fourth Kingdom Hearts game. We know it's not the fourth one,
right?
But Nomura has been doing this thing lately where he kind of, in a good way, turn things on their head. I mean, I want to say this, but I just want to put it here. Let me just say this real quick. I watched so some of my concerns, gameplay, right? I'm not a fan of KH3's combat, to be totally honest. It was very floaty. I thought that once you went in the air, the camera did all kind of weird jump. It the aerial stuff wasn't for me, to be totally honest. It was too easy. It was too easy as well. And it's not me dumping on it. Just something, you know, I really like the grounded KH1, KH2, some of the DS games that I played. So this one, I'm hoping they tune that up a bit, you know, at least simplify it, because when you locking on in the air and jump and the camera just, it's like, bro, what am I looking at? Another thing is, going back to Nomura, the reason why I'm excited for this is because honestly, I didn't really like KH3, but I'm excited for KH4 because it looks like it's a reset button. It's a different story, hopefully. We're done with all the Zimner stuff. We got a little bit of stuff to wrap up too. I know with the black box and everything, but you know it's a new leaping off point. And Nomura has been doing an interesting thing with a little game called FF7 Remake. So, you know, I'm excited for what he does with Kingdom Hearts. I'm hoping he flipped the formula. The formula needs to be changed, people, and it's time. It's time. All right. I need him. Look. I'm gonna say this. Look, I need him to simplify this mess. Make a good story. I mean, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Don't put no anime boy number 3 to come in. Tell a good story, because KH3, no matter where we went in those worlds, didn't make no difference whatsoever. In the first 2 games, Sora was learning stuff from the characters he spent time with. So to your point, if he teams up with Spider-Man, yes, let Spider-Man teach him responsibility, loss, dealing with it. Those are themes affiliated with Spider-Man. If he pairs up with Luke, let Luke teach him how to balance the light and the dark. Bruh, it's so good.
It writes itself.
It writes itself. So that's what I'm saying. Don't put me in Encanto and let me hear, don't talk about Bruno. No, I don't want to hear that. I don't need that. You know, tighten this up, simplify. You ain't got to simplify, but just tell a beginning and end story that you can appreciate without having to play the game that was on the iPad Touch that came out 12 years ago.
That's not going to happen. You got to play it.
I'm done.
You're gonna have to play it.
I ain't playing all
Just gonna let you know that.
I ain't playing that mess.
You ain't gotta play it. It's all cutscenes. You can watch it. You can watch it like a movie on your Netflix.
I watch what's the one with the cards?
Chain of Memories?
I watched Chain of Memories, all the cutscenes. I would never do that again. Never. Y'all talk about me watching One Piece. I would never. But that was brutal. The same white room for 21 hours.
Yeah,
same white room.
You gonna know. You gonna know. Now, I'm gonna just say this right here. I ain't know where I could fit this in at a reasonable clip, so I'm gonna just say it right here. But just the vibes of this town and how this trailer has been going so far got this serious tone. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no fun in games or anything like that. You remember there was a little battle in Kingdom Hearts 2 where you fight Sephiroth, one of the most amazing battles in any RPG game ever. Mm-hmm. You fight Sephiroth, and then your man's Cloud, Advent Children Cloud, comes out of nowhere. And it's like, yeah, we got to finish this fight. And these niggas just disappear. Now,
stop.
Someone else brought up something called Final Fantasy VII Remake. Amazing game. Amazing game. One of the best villains. Sephiroth comes back, and he's the Advent Children Sephiroth. And he's saying things that Cloud in this universe does not know yet. And the end of that game is incredible. I won't spoil it for you, but what I will say is,
I've been saying that.
I think there's a big chance that we're gonna have way more Final Fantasy characters involvement in this game than any other Kingdom Hearts game. I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna leave that there for you.
Like I said when we had our remake talk, that Sephiroth has been to other places than Final Fantasy VII. I'm just saying.
He's seen things. He's seen things. We got a multiversal.
I figured that out during the last battle when you fought those 3 people. I knew who they was. I said, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
No.
So we got multiversal villains attached to this franchise.
You know, if he start on some Kevin Feige mess, but we start.
I'm finna get to that.
We'll get there. We'll get. Let's finish the trailer. Let's finish the trailer. All right, press play. Press play, Blues. Press play. Oh my gosh. This is straight from Final Fantasy versus 13. We've all seen the trailer.
Shout out to Dude Lava. Shout out to
だが一度退場すれば元の世界に戻れると思うな。
They back. It wouldn't be Kingdom Hearts without. On 4 we got Kingdom Hearts 4.
Yes, sir.
We all know who this is.
These Japanese voices is crazy.
It's wild.
Oi! どこへ行くんだよ。
Damn. Magic in the making.
All right.
Why is Hades at the end of this?